hockey is the most fun hockey anybody can play. It's a total different animal.
Playoff hockey is like nothing else.
The energy in the crowd, the energy on the ice, everything rises.
It really brings out the best in guys, brings out the best in the game.
It's the most intense thing. It's 110%.
Playoff hockey is like playing an elimination game every single night.
Your season can end at any given moment. There's no room out there. There's no room for mistakes.
You need guys blocking shots, guys scoring goals.
Everything you can just for your teammates around you.
It takes a lot out of you, but it's well worth it.
You need everybody on that team to pull together.
Everybody to step up and do their job.
Everybody empties the tank. It's all you had left.
It's something that you definitely want to be a part of.
It's do or die. You know that at the end of the night, one of the team's going to be going home. And you don't want to be that team.
You think about it every day and want that one goal, which is the Stanley Cup. The ultimate goal is to win a Stanley Cup. Last year, we had zero expectations and made it all the way to the Stanley Cup final.
And that will do it. Stanley Cup for the Chicago Blackhawks. Their third Stanley Cup in the last 6 years. They win the series 4-2.
This year, with all the heightened expectations and everybody expecting us to be back where we were, it was 82 games of adversity.
Strawman is down and shaken up.
It looked like his leg buckled underneath.
This year, a lot of people picked us to win it, and you have those expectations all season.
We seem to get everybody's best efforts.
At one point, we were even in 6th place in the division.
We learned how to be a resilient team with some injuries. We lost Stammer and Strahls. Huge parts of our team.
Every team deals with injury at some point during the course of a season. That's why it's important to have depth on your team, but it does take its toll.
When we got those injuries before the playoffs, I don't think there was a lot of people thinking that we were going to get through the first round. The way we responded to that, the way we came together as a group was very special.
Tampa Bay Lightning nailed down home ice for the first round of the playoffs.
But we were able to break through there and get the playoffs, and obviously once you get in the playoffs, anything can happen.
We ended up in the position that we wanted to. We wanted to be in the playoffs. We ended up finishing second in our division, giving us home ice first round, and we ended up doing what we wanted.
The Tampa Bay Lightning begin their quest for a Stanley Cup tonight against the Detroit Red Wings in round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. It's a rematch from last year's first-round playoff series in which the Lightning won in 7 games.
You're given home ice for a reason. You work for that all season long, and you want to make the most of it.
Center ice face-up. The series is underway. Filppula wins the draw. Victor Hedman back in his own zone on the left wing.
I just remember we came out hard, you know, that was a lot of emotion in, playoff first game.
Johnson a steal, fires toward the net, they score! That's deflected in! Alex Killorn driving the net!
It was just one of those plays where I was going to the net. Johnny made kind of a shot pass, just trying to get to the net, and the puck was in the air, and I was lucky enough to get a stick on it. I ended up being the winning goal. Huge goal for us to get that first win in the series.
We had a lot of guys step up in the playoffs and play some of their best hockey, and that's all you can ask for.
You think about this playoff run and what Nikita did in the absence of Steven Stamkos. All he did was pick the team up on his back and score big goal after big goal.
Here's Johnson. Kucherov shoots. He scores! In the blink of an eye, it's 1-0 Lightning.
He was getting the game tire late in games. willing our team to win. You need those guys if you're going to advance as far as we have. This really bodes well for his future and ours.
It's his third year in the league. He's not overwhelmed by the situations. He's a very talented player, very skilled, and extremely competitive guy.
Help your team as much as they can and, score goals and at the same time play defensively and win a hockey game. Such a big hype to be in the playoffs, and we wanted to be in there so bad.
Here comes Killorn, around it, and he goes to Johnson in front. They score!
Our line was playing extremely well.
And now it's Kucherov with Killorn, finding Johnson. He scores!
We got the win, and we're able to get some momentum from it and just keep on going.
Lightning and Red Wings back at it tonight, Game 4. The Lightning still lead the series, but now it is a 2-1 series lead.
Johnson firing across, they score! Nikita Kucherov, one time to get right back!
You guys did a good job execution in the power play, and fortunately I scored 2 goals, and that was kind of special for me.
Spun back to Kucherov, feeds it down to Drouin, back to Kucherov, shoots, score! The Lightning have scored on the power play to make it 2-0.
Tonight, the Tampa Bay Lightning looks to accomplish something done only once before in franchise history. Take a commanding 3-1 series lead in a playoff round and slam the door on the opposition.
Callahan, a little chip in charge. Mrazek moving it, not strongly. Center, deflected, they score!
Puck was behind the net. Callahan made a great play to me. I was just trying to get to the net, get position on the D-man, and to score with that much time left was great because we knew we were so close to moving forward.
It's over! The Lightning have won the series! They win Game 5, 1-0!
Although this series only went 5 games, it was a grind. There's just no room out there, and you have to fight through everything. But because we got through that series, it was kind of the springboard for our success moving forward. You're not going to go that far unless you have goaltending. Bish was a big part of why we advanced as far as we did. You look at Ben and say, okay, great playoff series last year, can he do it again? And not only did he do it again in the 82-game regular season, he gets nominated for a Vezina Award for the 2nd time in 3 years.
Yeah! Bish had another great season. He's just shown that he's an elite goaltender in this league.
The Islanders.
Lightning and New York Islanders begin round 2 tonight at Amalie Arena.
Detroit prepped us for a game against the Islanders.
We knew that New York was going to be a tough series.
It's going to come in front, shot scored. Tavares across the blue line, he scores. And this one is over. Islanders win Game 1 by a final of 5-3. They now lead the series 1 game to none.
I think we knew it was going to be a physical series against the Islanders. With some of the personnel they have, guys that are known to be pretty physical, we didn't really shy away from it. In a lot of ways, I think it helped our game to get physical, especially with a lot of their D-men, and that helped us create a lot of opportunities.
After a disappointing loss in Game 1 to the New York Islanders, the Bolts understand that a better effort is a must in Game 2.
Across the blue line, left circle in front, Johnson, holds, shoots, score! Johnson!
The line was just clicking. Every once in a while you get those lucky breaks, lucky bounces that go your way, and we're able to get those.
Johnson shoots it toward the open net! Score! As the series shifts to Brooklyn in the Barclays Center. This series is tied 1 game apiece. Lightning and New York Islanders. Kucherov! 4-4 with with 38.4 seconds left.
We wanted to put more pressure on their D. We wanted to try and be physical, and we put a 2-3 on in the neutral zone. We tried to take away time and space as best we could. I tried to finish my check to force the defenseman to make a play quicker than he wanted to. We ended up getting the puck back, and we go down on a break.
Left circle, Hedman shoots, block, rebound, Boyle shoots, score! Score! Brian Boyle, the Lightning win it!
That was exciting. It happened to go off the backboards and hit me in the foot, and I found a hole under his glove and above his pad. Not necessarily aiming there, but trying to put it in an area as quick as I could. It went in, and at that point, you don't know what to do. You're excited. There's a lot of emotion. So much fun to be in that pile with the guys celebrating. Everybody just bear hugging one another, knowing that, you know, we put it all on the line and for 60 plus minutes, and it ended up in our favor. And that's the beauty and the agony of overtime.
Winning in Brooklyn twice, that was a tough environment to play in, a really hostile environment, and to find a way to pull out those two games the way we did was kind of a backbreaker for them and gave us more confidence as a group.
For the Lightning, they have a chance to return to the Eastern Conference Final with a win this afternoon against the Islanders. The Bolts now have a 3-1 series lead.
Game 5 against the Islanders. We won it at home 4-0. Was one of the best games we played all year.
We played a really great game. We did everything we wanted to do. We never really even gave them a chance.
Cutting to the slot, a shot blocked, the rebound, Hedman, high slot, wheels, shoots, score! Victor Hedman!
2 goals in the clincher against the Islanders.
Druin banks it to Hedman, left point, shoots, score!
It was a highlight for me. At home ice, you know, his chance to go through to the conference final. The first one with a little spin around. The nicest goal I scored. Being able to get 2 goals in that clincher against the Islanders was a big moment for me and obviously for the team as well.
And this one is over!
That's one of the big things I learned from last season. Close the team out when you have the opportunity.
Yet another shutout for Ben Bishop in a game that eliminates the opposition.
As far as the shutouts, that's a team thing. Really took pride in when you had a chance to close the team out, kind of buckle down and do that. The proudest accomplishment of this season is getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. When there's only 4 teams playing at the end of the year and you're one of them, that's a pretty good accomplishment.
In the regular season, the Lightning had some success against the Pens. They won each of their 3 games, with the last being a 4-2 victory at Consol Energy Center.
Pittsburgh, we played some pretty solid games against them.
I don't think we really focused too much on what we did in the regular season against them, how we played, or how they played against us, because it's much different.
They're a complete team, 4 great lines and great speed, great goaltending.
We played very similar styles. They were deep and they were fast.
Tampa Bay is looking to get back to the Stanley Cup Final for the 2nd consecutive year.
Getting ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final between the Lightning and Pittsburgh Penguins. And it is just going to be nudged out, but now we got a stoppage as Bishop is down. Didn't see what happened to him.
Bishop is down. He doesn't look good at all.
No, he doesn't.
Well, when Bish went down, obviously the way he went down.
Bishop in major pain.
Writhing in pain. As a team, you look at it and you worry about the human being. The stretcher comes out and you fear the worst.
This is a major, major blow.
Kind of a fluky play. Fell back on my leg and felt a big pop. The pain and pressure came right after. Thought I had broken my leg. Fortunately, it wasn't that bad.
There wasn't really any stress on the bench or sense of worry that we were going to be in trouble because of how Vasi's played for us.
Andrei Vasilevskiy comes in.
Vasi came in and played unbelievable for us.
Well, it's a really difficult situation. He hasn't played in a while. To go right in there in game 1 of the series during the action, it was spectacular.
Long stretch pass. Finds corn stick, cross the line, he's in alone! Backhand shot, score! Alex Killorn! In front, Druin, shoots, score! Jonathan Druin!
His team rises to the occasion when adversity hits.
He deflected in on Vasilevskiy, made the save, rebound came in front, Hornquist shoots, save again Vasilevskiy, another save made on Crosby, and this one's over! What a big game 1 win for the Lightning.
It was a roller coaster ride. It was a series of momentum swings. One team would have momentum for 2 periods, another team would steal it for a period.
Keep going, boys. You're playing better. Let's go.
Game 4 against Pittsburgh, in the first 2 periods, some of the best hockey we played all year.
Brown gets to the left corner, left point to Hedman. Shoot, score! Not even deflected in front! 1 second left, and it's over! Game 4 win for the Lightning, and this series is tied up 2-2!
Game 5, we were down 1 goal and 3 minutes left in the game, and Johnny just threw it to the net, and I picked it up and kind of wrapped it around. That was my favorite goal in the playoff.
Backhand shot, save made, rebound, Kucherov, run! Score! It's in! Kucherov, baby! It's 3-3!
I think we showed character in the game and what kind of group of guys we have in the team.
Ray Palat turns to Kucherov, center point. Left circle Garrison, open, shooting, score! The Lightning win it! 4-3 in overtime! They lead the series 3-2!
It has its highs and lows, but we come out winning that game. That was a great moment for our team.
Oh, that's Johnson's goal. It hit Johnson and went in.
Hit him in the back and went into the net.
We dumped the puck in, got on a good forecheck. We were able to get it up to the point. Gary just shot it, and I was kind of in the battle in front of the net, and to be honest, I just kind of tried to get out of the way so it didn't hit me, but luckily it hit me and went in. We're just really excited we were able to get that win. That was a big win for us.
I thought we started reasonably well in Game 6. As the game went on, the Penguins got stronger.
And Nick Bonino shoots it toward the open net and scores. Now that'll do it. We will have a Game 7 on Thursday in Pittsburgh.
We did our best to pull this one out, especially getting that 3-2 lead, but not to close them out at home. That was tough for us, and now we have to go in a hostile environment in Game 7. I told you in training camp, we had 1 game to win. To have a chance to play for the Stanley Cup, we would have all taken it.
From Consol Energy Center, Game 7, it's the Lightning and Penguins.
Turning right in, it's Matt Cullen. Save made by Vasilevskiy. Schultz again. Save, rebound. No, blocked by Hedman. A great play. Dropped into Kunitz. On now for Rusty. Scores!
They outshot us by a significant margin throughout the course of the series. I thought we played reasonably well. Their depth top to bottom, their speed was difficult for us, and we're a fast team.
We can still make plays, boys. Hey, don't give the puck up. We can still make plays.
Much like how I think teams had trouble with us, all of a sudden you're playing your twin brother, and that's why it went to 7 games.
Penguins are just smothering the puck as they've done all series long, and they will advance to the Stanley Cup final. They win Game 7 2-1.
We just couldn't score enough, and 1 goal wasn't going to get it done, and unfortunately for us, that was the end of our season. We didn't get the trophy that we so desperately want.
It's difficult now after almost 100 games. to kind of be done with it all and have the music stop so quickly.
It was a very good series, and ultimately they just proved to be a little better than us.
They're a great team. They played well, and we give them all the respect for winning that series.
It's disappointing and unfortunate that we didn't quite make it to where we wanted to be, but at the same time, you have to be proud of what we accomplished.
Couldn't ask for a better team effort than the one that we had throughout this whole run.
We battled a lot of adversity. I think you have to be very proud of every single guy in the locker room. We really had to rally together and really had to be one. That's something that's truly special.
In front, Schuster! Score! What a pass!
The fact that we didn't win the Stanley Cup, well, then you sit there and say, well, was this a failure of a season? It was not. We found out a lot about our team, and we've never had the injuries to deal with, the expectations to deal with, and still found our way one game away from the Stanley Cup final. It was a huge success for our team and our franchise.
I like the way our team plays. I like the group. We got high character guys, talented guys that compete hard.
We got to the Stanley Cup final last year, and we got to one game away from it this year. When you can have that type of success, you've got a great young core coming back.
We're close. Played a lot of playoff games over the last 2 years. Ultimately, we want to win a Stanley Cup.
Excited about next year. It's a good group of guys that are really committed to winning. Not just the team, but coaches, the staff, the management. And when that all comes together, you give yourself the best opportunity to win.
We're looking forward to next year. We're excited. We get some rest, get to recover, and then at the same time, we get to be better this summer.
The hunger and drive this group has, you can see it in their eyes. They've got the eye on the prize, and that's the Stanley Cup, and we want our fans to come back and give us the push we need to get there.
Being here for 8 years, knowing the special team and community that we have here in Tampa, seeing the passion that these fans have, that's a pretty amazing thing as a player to come on the rink every night